Oh my goodness, look at me. Okay. Well, hello there. It's very nice to see you again. And if you haven't seen me before, hi, I'm Alex. Welcome to my guest room. That is very messy. For Christmas, wait, when's the last time I saw you guys? Christmas Eve. Oh, if you guys celebrate any type of winter holiday, please tell me what you did, who you did it with, how you celebrate, how you felt, how everything was. And if you don't celebrate, how was the last few days for you, the last week or so? What was I gonna say? Oh, last saw you guys Christmas Eve with my sister-in-law and my husband and my mother-in-law. That was really nice. Christmas Day was awesome. We ate a lot of food, drank wine, talked a lot, laughed a lot. It was great. Good and great. It was great. Anyway, I can't tell if I need coffee or if I had too much. So Christmas was good. On the 26th, my sister-in-law flew home and we drove my mother-in-law home. And then yesterday was the 27th. And man, I had high hopes for Tuesday. I thought I was gonna get like all the tidying up done from having people over. And in reality, I was so tired. I was like wanting to take a nap in the middle of the afternoon, which never happens to me. I hate naps. They make me feel like I have the flu, so I just don't take them. Anyway, so yesterday, instead of being productive, or I guess productive in the sense of tidying up and cleaning up and stuff, I was on the couch all day long. All day. From morning to the evening, I was on the couch. But it actually was really nice. Just like messed around on YouTube and Pinterest, and what else did I look at? I looked at some like DIY home improvement stuff, and finally figured out the home decor vibe that I was going for. So I remember telling you guys before that I was really into like grandma stuff and I wanted everything to feel cozy. Okay, well, I figured out I want our house to look like a bed and breakfast. Like I want to walk in and be like, oh, I'm home. So that's what I'm gonna try to do. Anyway, we are in the guest room because I need to move this stuff up to the top, and then I have a skincare business, so I need to move all of my skincare business stuff into the closet, well, the storagey items into the closet, and then the non-storagey stuff I actually need to keep in here because I'm going to be converting the guest room, which is currently only used as a guest room, aka a wasted space for us because we don't really have guests that often. I'm going to convert it into an actual office. I was going to say business, no, office. So yeah, I have the sheets and stuff in the wash from when Lex was in here. I still need to wash this. And I need to take the duvet cover off of this and wash it. So that is why we were in here. My great grandma made this. She made a whole bunch of them, and it just so happened that my dad had one that had a whole bunch of different types of blues in it, which our guest room has a whole bunch of different types of blues because the theme is hydrangea. So like cute. And then our sheets. Oh man, these aren't the sheets. These are pillowcases, obviously, but blue flowers. So I think this room actually is what made me realize that I was actually decorating for a bed and breakfast. So yeah. Anyway, what have you guys been up to? What was I gonna update you guys on? Oh, so, as you can tell, my eyebrows are not done. It's really the only makeup that I wear. I just fill in my eyebrows. My cousin, well, if you haven't heard this story before, my cousin shaved off my eyebrows with a Venus razor summer 2001. So it's been 20 years. They never grew back. Here we are. But they were starting to get like really, like I was starting to get a lot of dry skin. I think it's because I was filling them in every day and maybe I'm sensitive to the makeup. More information than you guys want to know. Anyway, So after I showered and everything, I just never put my eyebrows back on, and I oiled them. So I'm gonna leave them undone for a few days. But it kind of kickstarted me back into wanting to get my eyebrows microbladed. I've been wanting to get them microbladed for years, like literal years. But I never could find somebody that like their work is like perfectly symmetrical and exactly the way that I would want it, because it's a face tattoo. Like it's a face tattoo. I'm very particular about like the tattoos that I get and who was allowed to put permanent things on my body, like piercings, tattoos, anything. So yesterday I was just like looking around. Every once in a while I look around and see if anyone new has opened up. Anyway, I somehow had always missed this one lady, and she has a business, a studio kind of near where we live. So I am going to reach out to her. I'm going to DM her on Instagram and see what the overall process for her looks like. But her work, like, she posts healed photos, which for whatever reason, like a lot of artists don't, which drives me nuts. Like, I want to see your work after it's healed, not when it's freshly done. So she posts that, and they're also symmetrical, and all of the eyebrows look different depending on like the person's face shape and complexion and stuff, which is also what I'm looking for. Like, I don't want to see an artist where everyone that goes to them has like these really big, thick, dark eyebrows. Like, no, fit it to your face, please. So yeah, she hit all of the marks for me, so I'm gonna reach out to her. Oh, I'm getting another tattoo in a few weeks. So my sleeve is going to be mainly in 3 large pieces, and then we'll figure out all of the fill-in stuff later. So I have a tattoo that wraps around, I don't know if you can see the bottom. I have a tattoo that wraps around my arm, like it starts here and like the bulk of it is my elbow, and then it wraps up to the inside of my arm up here. And then I have another one that, well, you can see the bottom, that is all right here. So then in a few weeks, I'm going to get a big piece to fill in the rest that's like all right here. Very excited. It's the same guy. We go to Nimbus Tattoo. I will leave their information below. I personally see Mitch. Fantastic. He's great. Very talented man. And yeah, so I'm pretty pumped about that. On Christmas morning, Charlotte was sitting on the couch. Oh, I feel like I have to sneeze. Charlotte was sitting on the couch with my mother-in-law and my sister-in-law and I got up to do something, get water, coffee, something. I got up off the couch. And my sister-in-law, Lex, asked me if Charlie's eye shaking was normal, because like she's a senior cat and she has health issues. So, okay, cue me freaking out. I was like, no, and I rushed over there, and Charlotte's eyes were flipping back and forth like rhythmically, but pretty fast. And it lasted for 2 to 3 minutes by the time we noticed it to the time that it ended. And of course, all of our animal hospitals, even the emergency vets, were closed Christmas Day and the 26th. It just so happened, well, some of them were also closed on the 27th, so like by this point I'm freaking out. While the episode was happening, I was trying to see how coherent she was, to try and see if it was like truly neurological, or if it was like a seizure or something else. So I moved my hand in front of her face. She could tell that something was there because she was moving her head to track. And then I put my face in front of her face, which we do it a lot. And normally, most of the time when I do that, she will start to clean my forehead. So while it was happening, I put my face in front of her face, and she did start to clean my head. So she was coherent, and she, I guess, was feeling okay enough to engage in the same activities. It was really weird. So it eventually stopped. Oh, and she didn't like get up or anything. She was just laying there like normal. Like she was just like chilling on the couch when it happened, and she was just chilling on the couch while it was happening. So after it stopped, I offered her a tuna fillet to see if she was interested in food or not. Like, I was trying to get any other indicators that I could gather for when we could go see the vet. She immediately ate all of the tuna, as per usual. She then got up off the couch and walked over to her little window perch and started chattering at the birds. So if I would not have seen her eyes do that, I would have not known that that happened because she was acting completely normal. So anyway, we finally got into the vet, what day is it? Wednesday? Yesterday morning. And because Charlie has reoccurring ear infections, they think that the vestibular nerve was just inflamed. So she is on an oral antibiotic twice a day for 7 days. She is still on the Tresiderm ear drops again. So that is also twice a day for 14 days. And then I also now have like a maintenance cleaner for her ears that I have to give her every 2 to 3 days. So the vet said that she was completely fine. And unless it happens again and for an extended period of time, then I should not have anything to worry about, especially because she's already on a long-term steroid. She gets it every morning. So yeah, we'll see.
All right, well, I'm afraid that this is as good as it's going to get for today. But much more organized than it was, I suppose.
Hello from the side of my couch. We have, oh, sorry about the lighting. The sun has set, so it's just warm living room lighting, and I'm backlit. Anyway, we have a little bit of dead space beside the couch, like on the far side of the couch by the exterior wall. So I'm gonna turn it into a miniature kitty cat living room. Yes, I have a problem. Cat toy. Oh my gosh.
Cute. Wow. Just shots of my butt, huh? Look at that. This is so cute. I mean, nothing matches, but it's fine. They're cats. They don't care. Oh my goodness. So cute. This is ridiculous. It's so cute though. Tiny little living room for the tiny little cats. Now they have a couch next to our couch. Cats have a living room. Cleaned out the closet. Cleaning up my closet. I don't know what I'm gonna do the rest of my night. I think I'm gonna make soup for dinner. If I do that, I'll bring you guys along. I still need to take down the Christmas stuff. That is a tomorrow activity. Just gonna relax now.
Okay. It is 7:45. I made some soup. I don't even know what kind of soup this is. I think I'm gonna call it purple soup because I used red cabbage and coconut milk, so now the broth is just all like purple. But it has cabbage, onion, carrot, mushroom, jalapeno, tomato, coconut milk, and then I seasoned it kind of like a curry, but not really. Oh, and it has rice. So I forgot to thaw out my tofu or any other meat substitute. So unfortunately, this is just a veggie soup. But I am planning on making a cheese omelet with just egg later for some protein. I forgot to tell you guys that while Lex and my mother-in-law Sonia were here, her name is Sonia, while Lex and Sonia were here, our pipes froze. So Georgia in general is not built for cold weather. And in the vlog, the last vlog that you guys saw, when we were walking to Barnes & Noble, I told you guys it was like 20 or 25. It was definitely below freezing. I think a lot of the United States experience like wildly uncomfortable cold temperatures. So I grew up in an area that was very cold during the winter. So I'm used to like winterproofing, freeze-proofing the house during the winter or when it drops below freezing. Like opening up the cabinets, letting the faucets drip, knowing where your water main is in case you need to shut it off, like all that kind of stuff. For whatever reason, it completely slipped my mind to do that one night when everyone was here. I think it's because we had company and I was just, I don't know. I don't know what the reason was. Anyway, I forgot to let the faucets drip. I forgot to open up the cabinets and our pipes froze. And they were frozen for 2 days. So they were frozen Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Which is, it was really unfortunate because that meant that we couldn't shower. We couldn't do dishes. We couldn't do laundry. We couldn't even wash our hands in warm water. It was just a whole thing. It was a whole thing. But it was fine. It turned out fine. We still had like heat and electricity and everything, so it was fine. We got really, really lucky too. Our pipes didn't burst, and it happened a lot. Like where I work, the pipes burst. The Atlanta airport, pipes burst. Ours didn't. So if the only thing happened to us was our pipes froze and we didn't have water for a couple of days, that's fine. Oh, and our toilets were still working, which is really lucky. So, yeah, that was an adventure. I'm still off of work until January 3rd. So that feels really nice. Like I'm actually getting time to relax and structure my days how I want. It feels really nice. Like I really love being at home. I love not having any responsibility other than like taking care of the home, which is weird because I'm very career driven and I don't want kids. And you know, if I could be a stay-at-home wife, man, the house would look great and I can cook. So, tell you what, I need to finish getting the sod up from the wraparound flower bed. So our porch in certain areas is like curved. So my plan is to have a curved flower bed around it. I think it would look really pretty. So I need to tear up the sod, the grass. I think I vlogged it before. I did part of it because I had to relocate the hydrangeas, two of the 3 hydrangeas that we have. So I just need to do the rest of it. What time is it? Okay. Charlotte needs to get her medicine, her antibiotic, the pill, and her antibiotic eardrops in about an hour. So I have time to chill. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know me at home, it's not very exciting, but this is my life. So thank you for being here. Thank you for caring. And we're almost at 500. I am so freaking excited. So tell me what you guys want to do to celebrate a community of 500. I want to do something to honor you guys for being here. So let me know. Let me know your ideas. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for commenting. And, you know, just generally, thank you for being here. And I will see you guys next time. Have a great Wednesday. No, I hope you had a great Wednesday. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Bye. Turn it off.